Boink, boink, ba-ting, ba-ting. Oh, ping. Oh, hey everybody, it's Dr. Joe, and today I'm going to show you some stretches and exercises for gamers. Let's get started. Disclaimer alert, disclaimer alert. So gaming can be a very intense sport. You can get a lot of tight muscles and you can even get injuries in your hands, wrist, shoulders, and even in your neck area. So I'm going to start off with just the wrist area because a lot of times the thumbs get used a lot, and then so there's a lot of tightness in the thumb area and the wrist. So just to get those moving a little bit, you're going to start off by making a fist. If your arms are tired, you can prop it up on something, but I'm just going to show you holding up in the air, and you're just going to pull it back and then go forward. So a nice continuous motion. So not super fast, but just enough to get that stretch going up and down. And that will get those muscles all up in your forearm too, which you get worked a lot when you're gaming. So just start off with about 10 of these, 10 each way, just to get everything nice and loosened up. Then you're going to turn your hand over so the thumb is up on top, and you're going to go down and up. So same thing, nice, slow, continuous motion, just up and down to get the stretch through those areas. And this one going down, you might feel a lot with the thumb because that thumb might be irritated. So make sure you get a nice stretch there going up and down. So again, just start off with 10 each way just to get it nice and loosened up. So now you're going to get a big stretch through the forearms here. So this time put your arms straight out. You're going to keep your fingers straight out as well and bring them up almost into a stop sign position. Then you're going to take your other hand, if you need more of a stretch, and just pull it upwards this way. You should feel that stretch underneath right there. So with this one, you're going to hold that stretch for about 30 seconds. If that's a lot of a stretch, you can make a fist and pull back, and it won't stretch it quite as much. But if you really want that big stretch, open up that hand, straighten out those fingers, and get that stretch. So 30 seconds, relax, and do that 3 times. Then you're going to stretch it the other way. So this time it's the opposite. You want to make a fist and then pull down for a big stretch. And that's going to give you a big stretch up on the top here. If that's too much, then put your fingers out straight and stretch. And that's not going to be quite as much of a stretch. But if you want that big stretch, make that fist and give a little bit of pressure over on the top there. And so again, holding that for 30 seconds, relaxing, and doing that 3 times. So also a lot of times when you're gaming, you get that forward head posture. So a lot of times you get closer and closer to the TV because you're paying attention to what's going on and you're not really concerned about your posture. So the next one that really helps with that is the chin tucks, but not tucking down towards your chest. You're going to take that chin and bring it back. So I like to use a finger as a target because it just gives you a good idea of how much you're moving. So the head itself stays straight in that upright neutral position, and then you just pull back to where you get lots of little chins right there, and hold that for about 5 seconds, and then come back, and you can see that there's some space now because the muscles were a little bit tight and you're working them out. So do that about 5 times, tucking it in, holding it for about 5 seconds, and then relaxing. So that will really help loosen up those neck muscles as well. And then the last stretch is going to be for your chest muscles, those pec muscles here, because a lot of times, again, when you're gaming, you're coming forward and you have that forward roll of those shoulders, and that tightens up those pec muscles. So a nice stretch for that is taking your hands and clasp them behind your back. And what you're going to do is you're going to push down and out, and then really push your chest out. And you should feel that stretch right through there. So down and out, and then again, hold that stretch for about 30 seconds, and then do that 3 times. So then coming back up, take a little break, and then pushing it back out. What? The princess is in another castle? Womp womp. So there were your stretches and exercises for gamers. And remember, if you'd like to help us keep on making awesome videos, you can click in the box up here. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. And remember, be safe, have fun, and I hope you feel better soon.